Hey guys, Artemis back with another video. If you guys like my videos, why not tell a friend, or don't. I really can't force you to do anything that I say, but let's get into this story time. So as you read in the title, if you're watching this video, this is a story time about when I broke into an abandoned house. Now, before you call me an asshole or like an idiot or some shit like that, just keep in mind, I live in a small town where there's nothing to do. There's about 3 stories. Stories? What the fuck am I talking about? 3 stores and that abandoned factory that we went to in the last video. And that's it. So now, after I told you guys that, this is how I found the house. I was hanging out with the same friend that I went to the factory with, which is kind of funny to me because, like, I don't know. It's not really that funny now that I think of it. This is before my last video happened, so we were just chilling, walking around the town I live in, and we walked down this back road to get back to my house, and we see like this rundown house, but that's kind of normal, so we didn't really think anything of it, and I just like second looked it, and I realized the front door was literally covered in bushes. Basically, you couldn't actually access the front door. So we're like, damn, we should go in there sometime. And then we realized we can't today, like that day that we were there, because he had to go home soon, like Mark. Also, he lives like 20 minutes out of town, so he had to get a ride. But we're like, alright, next time you get here, we're going in there. So, about a week passes, he can't come into town, and I'm like, okay, you know what, fuck this, I'm getting way too impatient. So I ask one of my other friends, let's just call him John. I show him where it is after school, and we think, let's go tomorrow. Because the next day, one of my other friends was going to be in town. So, me and my friend John get a couple other people, and we go in. We go in the garage first, because, like, I don't know, I guess the garage was just easier to get into. And we see everything still there, and, like, everything, like, lawnmowers, snowblowers, calendars, blah, 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 like, whatever you can think of, basically. Spray paint, tools, everything, tool benches, like fuel cans, jerry cans. That's what I meant to say. But after like 30 minutes of looking around, we decided to go in, like the actual house. And we try and kick open the side, like we realize the side door's locked, sorry. And I said to them, nah, we're getting in here, I don't care. What did you guys say? So my friend John tries to kick down the door. It took him about, I'd say 4 or 5 kicks. Keep in mind he's like 100 pounds, so it was pretty surprising when he did that. And the door was pretty soggy, so it would have been easy just to kick down, but he's pretty scrawny, so it was pretty surprising. And we realized that there was like another room. It was like one of those shoe rooms. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, where you put your coats, boots, sweaters, and like you kind of dust off all the mud from your boots or whatever. I'm hoping you guys know what I'm talking about. I can put like a picture in. But it was one of those. So we think like, wow, that was a loud like noise that we just made breaking down the door. So let's come back in like 20-ish minutes and get the other door that was in the shoe room. So we go around the blocks and come back. My friend kicks the second door. It didn't go down as easy. He kicked it once, so I'm like, alright, move out of the way. Let me just body check it. And I did. And it swings open. We're like, okay, where do we go first, boys? And we look around the kitchen, then the living room. And the entire house was filled with like sawdust on the ground and everything. The floor was ripped up. There was like a big garbage bag with stuff in it. So I'm guessing they're in the middle of renovations. and died. I know that sounds kind of dark, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened to this day. But anyways, we keep on going. We go upstairs. All the family photos, clothes, everything was there. And I saw a family photo and realized one of the persons in there, Jesus Christ. One of the person in there, I think I recognized. I'm pretty sure he actually died to like an overdose or he took drugs that were laced or something like that. And once I told my friends that, they kind of got creeped out, and so did I. So we went back downstairs, and we were just talking about leaving. And basically, there's like this big sliding door right in the kitchen to their deck, and the neighbors could see in, basically, and we didn't actually realize that until my friend pointed out there was someone walking over. And it was like the neighbor, it was a girl, and they're like, yo, there's a girl coming, it's the neighbor, go, 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 run, run, run. So obviously we ran, and thankfully got away, and found like a place to sit down just to take in what happened, because it's pretty crazy, to be honest. Like, we basically just talked about like what we thought happened to them, and we kind of disagreed on that they died. And I'm guessing that their kids were dead too, because it wouldn't be abandoned or something. I don't know. Well, anyways, this has been the time when I broke into an abandoned house. I'm Artemis, and if you have any story times, leave them in my Twitter DMs that I just made, or email me them. Alright, have a good one, guys.